Alright, let's talk about the rates, man. I had 2 loads cancel on me this week for various reasons. And the loads that I've been looking at are, the posted rates are probably 40% less than they were 2 weeks ago. Now, I hemmed and hawed and played with the brokers all day long to get the 2 loads I'm on. And the 1 load I settled for 25% less than I got 2 weeks ago. Crazy. Why is that? Capacity still high? The volume low? No, the volume is still there. Matter of fact, I've gotten, since when I was sitting here getting loaded for this load, I got 2 different emails with offers to go places. When the volume is you know, super low, you don't get those emails. So I tested too. It's like the stock market, you know, historically this time of year the rates go down because the volume goes down and there's more capacity versus loads. But that isn't the case. They're just projecting that it's going to be low in 2 weeks. Remember last year? Same thing. By February, we were going full bore again. So is this just temporary? You know, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, there is signs of the economy slowing. Slow down, big guy. But it comes to a point where, you know, even at 25% less, I'm not at my break even. I'm still making a profit. Is it as much as I would like? No. The 15-day average on the board, at least Uber was probably 10% below the 15-day average on that. But you know, you go on JB Hunt, you know, they want to give you $1,500 to go 1,000 miles into Florida, which we used to get $3 grand. That's 50% less. But that's what they were asking. Now, you know, we'll get moved for that? I sure as hell hope not. I sure as hell hope not. So for the next 2 weeks, I would expect the brokers be playing their games. There's another YouTube channel, the guy's a shipper and a receiver, or a shipper. He ships freight, and he's also a trucker, has a trucking company where they move freight. And he called on a load as the shipper trying to get a load moved, and the rate was still high. It's the brokers playing their January game, trying to, you know, they're a business. And if they post it for these stupid rates and people move it, so be it. I mean, I was bidding on these 2 loads. The 1 load coming out of Florida is about 10% down from where I used to do it. So, which isn't that bad coming out of Florida. I used to get like $1.45 a mile. I think I got $1.35 a mile this time. So, but the rate going in Sucks. And that's where we used to make our money, going into these dead areas. Is, you know, you make it going in, you can just deadhead out to get yourself into a better area and get a better paying load. There is nothing better paying. Man, I am all over these low boards every day. Have been for 2 years. Every day. And I've never seen anything like this. This sharp, you know, decline in rates. There was loads yesterday out of New Jersey going into Ohio. I think they were like 550-mile loads. Now, you got to go across Pennsylvania Turnpikes, $200. What the hell's going on here? And you're going to have fuel. You're probably going to have $250 in fuel. So you're at like $450, and they're asking $500. Oh, I see smoke. Really, you're going to move your truck for a $200 toll, $250 in fuel for $50? Is that what this is coming to? Here comes the po-po. See a lot of smoke. Well, I was going to shut this off after we had our rant about the rates, but let's leave it on until we see what's going on up here. There's some black smoke bellowing. Hopefully we get through before the po-po shuts the road down. That would suck, man. We're friggin' running out of time here. The shipper took their sweet ass time. Oh man, it's really bellowing smoke. Somewhere somebody's trying to extinguish it. Alright, see if we can get a view what's going on. WTF. Uh-oh. Holy shit. That car burned to the ground. What happened? That thing burned to the ground. That's a bad day. So that's my rant on the rates. I think for the next 2 weeks, the brokers are going to play their game. Capacity gets tight, we'll get paid again. You know, they kept saying earlier this year there was a 30% increase in capacity, trucks on the road. And I kind of believe that, based on the fact that, you know, we're trying to buy a new truck and, you know, they just don't exist. So they're selling a lot of new trucks. However, I mean, I personally know of 7 different people that did make it in the spot market and pulled out for one reason or another. You know, some was health, family, you know, bad luck. You know, they bought a truck and it just buried them. I had 2 different friends that happened to. So, you know, for one reason or another, there's a lot of people getting out. So, what the exact number is right now, I bet you nobody knows. But the brokers are going to try. So let them try. Just fight for every penny you can get, because this is a game of pennies. And man, I was fighting all day yesterday, and I waited to the last minute to accept their counteroffer. The last minute. And then I had to quick book the load coming back the other way. So I think this is the cheapest I've done in a long time, and it probably still isn't that bad compared to what some of you people are dealing with. But I think round trip miles down and up, all miles, I'm going to be about $1.75. December I averaged $2.33. The month before that I was like $2.20. The month before that I was $2.60. Now I'm going round trip for $1.75. How about that? But you can't be one of them people that says, F it, I'll park until the rates come up. Because you need cash flow for your business. And you're going to go out, and right now you're going to work, you know, 4 or 5 days for $3 grand, where, you know, you were working for 4 and 5. But the $3 is better than nothing. So just keep chin up. When these loads start, when they stop getting moved, the rates will start coming up again, which there's already a sign of that from my phone going nuts all day. And we'll see what happens. So I'll probably end this vlog here. Put this up tonight when I get to the North Carolina. If I make it that far. I gotta take a half-hour break here in 3 hours. It's saying it's 11 o'clock now. I gotta take a half-hour break before I get to DC, but I gotta get through DC before shit hits the fan. And I'll probably be stuck in DC traffic, so I'll be damn lucky probably get through Richmond today. That would really stink. Well, greetings from South Carolina, mile marker 101. It's pouring rain and windy. And my wipers keep messing up. So I was going to talk more about the brokers and the conspiracy theory. Now, I'm not big in conspiracy theories, except for the movie Top Gun, the gay conspiracy theory. You know, that one's just funny. That one I enjoy. You want to laugh, look that up. But when circumstances are beyond circumstantial or beyond coincidence, and imposes a question. So, rates dropped 40% across the board last week. In the major broker houses. Uber doesn't seem to be following suit. However, they did drop a little, but they're not dropped huge. And the small brokers, you know, they're still offering me stuff. My phone's lit up half the day. But the big broker houses seem to drop the rates dramatically. Now, we all know they have a convention. We all know they talk. But in some facet, is this price fixing? I don't know. Is the head of these big brokers that they all talk? I would bet they do. Do they say, okay, listen, January 15th, cut the rates. You know, I'll hold fast, you hold fast, we'll all hold fast, we'll all make more money. Could be. Any way to prove it? Don't know. There sure doesn't seem to be a shortage in loads. The volume still seems pretty good. You know, generally this time of year, volume goes down. You know, if there's any indication of the truck stop I was in last night, which is a real big one, that was packed. You know, freight's still moving. Conspiracy theory. So am I starting something? Are all the facts just coincidentals? Are the brokers just taking advantage of the situation that every year volume goes down, so, you know, they drop rates? Just imposing the question. I don't know. Woo! Pretty big gust of wind. Alright, so we'll check back in. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Check out ProvostMotorsports.com, Provost Motorsports on Facebook. And hit the little bell, ding that bell, ding it. Then you get notified every time I put up a video. You have to be subscribed to YouTube. But ding the bell. Okay, till next time.